Hey guys, Melissa here, and I have a really fierce Vinyasa flow for you. So this is an all levels flow. Feel free to use props, modify, anything you need to do to make this flow all yours. So to begin, we're going to come into your child's pose. So that can be knees together or knees apart with your big toes touching. And come on down, belly towards your mat, and just relax into your mat, starting to ground down and feel where you are at this moment. Just start to take notice of your breath and where your breath is at this moment. Don't worry about trying to change your breath. Not yet. Just notice it. And then slowly and mindfully elongate your inhales and elongate your exhales. So inhale for the count of 5 and exhale for the count of 5. Still sinking into your child's pose. Trying to maintain stillness in this pose. Just focusing on your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Deep, slow, belly-filling breaths. Deep, slow, belly-emptying exhales. Taking a few more breaths. And then after your next exhale, moving into tabletop. So wrist in line with shoulders. Palms down on your mat. Fingers spread nice and wide. Really putting the weight into your hands and fingers, not your wrist. Knees in line with hips. Knees about hips width apart, okay? Your feet are shoelace side down on your mat, and just feel your tabletop. Your elbows are going to face out, so that little divot, so your elbow bone is facing towards your thigh. Just feel your tabletop right now. And then inhale to cat, really curving your spine, your core, your belly button into your spine. Exhale to cow, really dipping that curve in your spine, but not dropping your belly. Still maintaining belly button to spine. Inhale to cat, exhale to cow, moving on your breath. Doing about 6 or 7 rounds of cat-cow. Really stretching into it. Feel free to sigh out your exhales. In through your nose. Exhaling out through your nose. Building that ujjayi breath, building that fire. Two more. Coming back to tabletop. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, curling toes under. Exhaling to down dog. This is your first down dog of the practice. So pedal it out. Lifting one heel, then the other. In your down dog, your heels do not need to touch your mat. You should feel like an imaginary line though, or imaginary thread, heel to mat. You're really pressing into your hands and you're really lifting to the sky. Lifting those hips to the sky, armpits to your thighs, belly button to your spine. A few more rounds of breath here, finding stillness. And then walking your feet to your hands, taking a deep forward fold, knees bent, belly resting on your legs. Hands lightly on your mat. Halfway lift, fold. Inhale, bending those knees, rising to stand, extended Tadasana. Hands to center on that exhale. Hands down at your side, mountain pose. Really ground down, finding your Tadasana, 3 points of contact in your foot. So lift your toes and ground down in that big toe mound, that little toe mound, and your heel. Let your toes fall lightly back to your mat. Take a few breaths here. Really centering, setting your intention for your practice. Maybe your intention today is to show yourself love, self-gratitude, strength, courage, peace. Inhale, sweeping arms up. Exhale to the right. Hands are lightly touching. Opening up the side body. You're not sticking your head too forward. You're keeping your head in between your upper arms. Stretching and breathing. Opening up the side body. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Again, being mindful of where your head is. Opening up the side body. Fingertips touching. Inhale back to center. Taking a few rounds of breath. Inhale. Exhale to a back bend. Taking it as deep as you want. You can keep your gaze neutral, or you can look up to your ceiling, towards your hands. Being mindful not to stick your belly out, but keeping that belly button connected to the spine. Imagine it's together. Coming back to center. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, fold. Inhale, bend those knees, rise to stand. Hands to center on that exhale. Inhale, sweeping arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the mat. Step back to your chaturanga, to your plank. Coming all the way down, low plank. Inhale to a cobra or baby cobra. Curl those toes under, down dog. Taking 5 rounds of breath here. On that fifth exhale, stepping the right foot in between your hands, turning that back foot down, warrior one. Hands can be apart or hands can be touching. Shoulders in line with the front of your mat. It'll help turn your hips where they should be. A 90-degree bend, knee over ankle. Breathing here. Slowly straightening that front right leg. Hands coming down. Pyramid pose variation. Dropping your head to your knee. Keeping that back foot turned as it would be in warrior one. Fingertips can come to blocks. They can come to your leg, or they can come touching the mat. Breathing into this stretch. You might feel it in the back of your leg, stretching the hamstring. Bending the knee. Coming back to warrior one. Holding your warrior one. You're going to start to feel the back leg stretching and opening some more. Breathing. And then stepping the back foot lightly. A slight bend in the right leg. Coming into your warrior three. Warrior three, let me step back so you can see. Warrior three, your arms are out. As the story goes, you are placing a head on a stake. So warrior three, you're looking at your hands. The back foot is flexed. Holding this. Coming back up to extended mountain. Hands to center on that exhale. Hands down by your side. Good. Aren't you a strong warrior today? Told you were fierce. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Hands to the mat. Step it back. Chaturanga. Coming all the way down into your low plank. Up to your cobra or baby cobra. Curling toes under on that exhale to down dog. 5 rounds of breath here. On that 5th exhale, stepping the left foot in between your hands, turning that back foot down for warrior one. Coming up, 90-degree bend, knee over ankle. Shoulders facing the front of your mat. Really grounding into that back foot. Again, hands can be apart or hands may come together. You're looking forward. Breathing. Slowly start to straighten that front left leg. Folding down over it. Modified pyramid. Again, hands can come to the mat. They can come to your shin. They can come to blocks. Breathing, feeling the back of your left leg starting to stretch. Dropping that head. Engaging your core. Slowly rebending that left knee, knee over ankle, raising the arms up to warrior one. Slowly turning that back foot, stepping that foot forward, warrior three. Again, your gaze is at your hands. Slight bend in the standing knee will help maintain your balance. Slowly bring the right foot to meet the left. Extended Tadasana. Exhaling, hands to center. Hands by your side, Tadasana. Awesome. Step your feet to the outside of your mat. Inhale, arms up. 5-pointed star variation. Come down to a modified goddess. Up to star. Exhale the goddess. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. Cactus arms. Gaze is neutral, head is neutral. Hold your goddess for 2 rounds of breath. Inhale, back up to star. Exhale to yogi squat. You can turn your feet out at this point, so toes may come off your mat. Elbows to knees, hands together. Just feel everything stretching. You may come and sit on a block underneath your tush, underneath your sit bones. If crow is in your practice, you may work on crow here. Or crane, whichever you prefer. Taking a few more moments here, maintaining a neutral spine. Awesome. Coming down to a seated pose. Tadasana, staff pose. So your hands are by your side, fingers facing your toes, feet are flexed. Settling in on your sit bones. Just take a few moments here. Bringing your right leg up and over. So the right foot is next to the left knee. Left elbow to the right knee. Fingers spread. Arm is kind of like a cactus arm. Your right hand on your fingertips behind you. And twist. Gaze is again neutral. You're looking over your right shoulder. On each inhale and exhale, twisting just a bit more. Coming back to center and releasing. Back to your staff pose. Then bringing the left foot over, knee bent. Right elbow to left knee, again cactus arms, fingers spread. Left fingertips and hand behind you. Looking over that left shoulder and twisting. And releasing back to center. Bringing the right foot in onto your left thigh, bringing it in as close as you can. Left foot is flexed. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Again, trying to maintain a flat back, trying not to curve your spine. Curving your back. Modification would be to have your hands on your leg, hands by your leg. You can have a slight bend in that left leg. You don't want to lock the joint, so having that bend is helpful. Release, walking hands up the leg and switching left leg bending, left foot coming in to the right thigh. Right foot is flexed. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Releasing, coming back to center, coming back to your staff pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Releasing, coming back to staff pose. Bringing your feet in. I'm gonna actually turn so you can see on the side. So bringing your feet to the mat. Hands by your side. Going to your heels for a modified variation of boat. Lifting one foot, then the other. Option is straighten your legs. Hold your boat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing feet back to your mat. Inhale. Exhale. Hands back to boat pose. Lifting again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Breathing. Again, raising to boat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing all the way down onto your mat. Having your feet on your mat, knees bent. Taking just a moment to ground down. Feel your shoulders and your upper back connecting to your mat. Feeling your feet connect to your mat. Option to place a block or a rolled up blanket at your back, lower back for supported bridge, or take bridge. Inhale, coming up, lifting and engaging that core, belly button to the spine, raising your hips as high as you can, breathing, making sure you're not on your neck, that you can shake yes or no. Lifting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly releasing vertebrae by vertebrae. Option to windshield wiper your legs back and forth. Coming back to stillness. Option for wheel if that's in your practice, or another bridge. Inhale and rise. You can walk your feet closer to your hands. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing vertebrae by vertebrae. Option to windshield wiper. Yogi's choice to take another bridge or wheel. Your choice. Coming back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Yogi's choice for an inversion. So you can do feet up the wall for supported waterfall. You can do feet just straight up in waterfall. You can take a handstand or a headstand, any variation of those, including tripod. So go ahead, set up for your inversion, and take your inversion. Inversions are great for resetting your circulatory system and your nervous system. Taking about 10 to 15 breaths in your inversion. And then slowly coming down. If you took handstand or headstand, take a child's pose to recenter. And then make your way back to your back. If you're in child's pose, coming down from your waterfall, bringing your right leg in, left leg out straight, hugging that right knee in, and then bringing it over for a spinal twist. So your shoulders are still going to touch your mat. Option to extend the right leg for a deeper twist. Making sure to still breathe. Coming back to center. Hugging the right leg in again, and then releasing it to your mat. Inhale the left leg in, left knee in, hugging it. Bringing the left knee over the right leg. Spinal twist on this side. Inhaling the left knee back up, giving it a hug. Releasing the left leg to meet the right. And then spreading out and taking as much space as you want, as you need for your Shavasana. Gently closing your eyes. Maybe using a blanket over you. Whatever you need to find comfort. Releasing your breath. Letting everything go. Slowly start to bring awareness to your toes and fingers, hands and feet, ankles and wrists. Deepening your breath, awakening your arms and legs. Breathing into your shoulders and hips. Breathing into your back body and spine, your belly and rib cage. Breathing into your throat and neck. Awakening all 5 senses. Raising your arms above your head, pointing your toes and taking a full body stretch. Breathing from fingertip to toe tip. Curling your knees into your chest, giving yourself one final hug, showing yourself love, gratitude, peace, serenity. Rolling to your preferred side and staying there for just a few moments like you're hitting the snooze button. When you're ready, slowly rolling up to a seated position on your mat, placing your hands in your lap. Inhale, sweeping arms up. Exhale, hands to center. I want to thank you for joining me in this fierce Vinyasa flow. The light in me honors and shines for the light in you. Namaste.